Title: The Ouroboros Paradox Synopsis. In the year 3042, Earth makes contact with an alien species known as the Thyalori, beings of luminous serpentine grace with minds like fractals and languages that bloom in geometry. At first, they are greeted as visitors from a distant star, but as scientists study their DNA, architecture, and strange relics they seem to recognize on Earth, a paradox unravels. They came from the stars, but they were already here excavations beneath the Antarctic. Ice reveal Thyalori ruins far older than humanity. Carbon dating becomes irrelevant. Their structures predate even multicellular life. The leading theory collapses. They didn't come from another planet. They left Earth millions of years ago, before humans, before mammals. They seeded intelligence, not as creators, but as future versions of themselves resetting a broken timeline. Aliens or our evolutionary descendants? Conflicting theories erupt. Are the Thyalori alien? Are they our future? Or are we theirs? Genetic comparisons reveal a mirror. Humanity shares markers with Thyalori DNA. Not because they modified us, but because we are an evolutionary branch created by their time-displaced return and failure to reproduce. Humanity is their unintentional echo. Time travel versus simulation theory. Physicists argue they're time travelers, says one camp. They looped back to save or warn us. No, others claim. This is a simulation. They are the code's original architects. But then both sides prove correct. A simulation doesn't mean not real. The Thyalori learned to run universes. Inside quantum time loops, reality itself is their test bed. They came back to the version that evolved empathy, humanity, to harvest the one code base that didn't destroy itself. Free will versus determinism. Some say the Thyalori manipulate events, that they choose leaders, spark revolutions, collapse empires, subtly guiding us. Others claim all outcomes were predetermined. That choice is an illusion, but the truth is both. The Thyalori created a multiverse engine where only those who believe in choice can access alternative outcomes. The others are trapped in deterministic loops. Free will is a key, not a feature. Myth versus science. Ancient texts and myths across the world describe luminous beings, serpents of light, sky messengers, tree spirits, gods. Scientists dismiss them as primitive attempts to explain natural phenomena. Mythology, they claim, is not evidence. But then Thyalori holographic logs match ancient glyphs exactly. A being known as Eruta, described in Akkadian tablets, appears in their databanks. They weren't gods, but they were remembered as such. Ending: the loop. Realized humanity demands answers. A Thyalori philosopher-poet, encoded in thousands of musical intervals, finally speaks. We are your past, watching from the future. You are our future, remembering the past. The question is not where we came from. The question is how many times we've tried to become you. And then, just like that, they vanish, leaving behind a book titled The First Time We Left Earth. And on the back cover, we always come home.